Good day people, my name is the Welsh Assassin and today and this is part 4 of my Liminal Space project. So just a quick recap, I will be reading out what you will be seeing. I have my physical cards for me to quickly run over as I read them out to you. So at the top of the card you've got the name. Next to it you've got the cost of the card in Elixir, you've got the picture of the card, then you've got the suit. So yellow means royalist, green means tribal, grey means rebels, mystic or pink, and environmental or orange. Up on the right you've got the levels 1 to 8. They are irrelevant for the physical copies, but they will end up being relevant for the virtual copies. In this grey box you've got the health and armour. In this white box down here you've got the simple battle bio, and at the bottom you've got attack, defense, stealth, armor and magic. Each one has an abbreviation with their situated power, such as the numbers. So, without further ado, let's crack on. Maniac. A maniac is a simple man with a crazy all-around look. A wooden club is all he holds with a bent and twisted body. The maniac can only attack one tile in front, but flees from combat once a king or a giant tarantula or snake is on the field. His attack is 5, defense 5, stealth 10, armor 5 and magic is 5. His health points are 10, with a defense and armor total is 10. Altogether he has a 20 defense. Orc slave. The orc slaves are the weakest sex of the orc race, as the females are dominant. The orc slaves carry a stone mallet and can deal heavy damage attacking a tile in front and to its side. The orc slave gets stronger when the orc axe thrower is on the field. The attack is 10, defense 5, stealth 5, armor 5 and magic 5. The orc slave's health is 15. Defense and armor come up to a 10. All combined he has a 25 defense. Next up is the archer. The archer loves to hide with the branches of the woodlands to mask their movement, with a small hood for small amount of coverage and simple armor for simple combat. The archer can attack one tile in melee and shoot one tile from any distance in a straight line. The archer's attack is 10, defense of 10, stealth 15, armor 5, magic 5. The health of the archer is 20, and defense and armor come up to a 15. All of them combined come up to a defense of 35. The assassin. The assassin is a very skilled individual, better off alone than in groups. The assassin shows his combat ability through stealth and desperation. The assassin can attack any tile around him. Once unhidden, his armor depletes by 1 every round. The assassin's attack is 10, defense of 5, stealth 20, armor 5 and magic 5. The total health points of the assassin is 15, with the defense and armor coming up to 10. Combined, the assassin has a 25 defense. Next up, warrior and mage. The warrior is a basic foot soldier wielding a sword and shield with heavy armor. The warrior is very skilled in melee combat, but is also slow due to the armor he carries. The warrior can attack left, front and right corners in front of him. Once the archer is in play, the warrior gains 5 to his defense. The warrior's attack is 15, defense 10, stealth 5, armor 20 and magic 5. The warrior's health is 20, defense and armor combined is 30. All of them combined, the warrior has a 50 armor stat. The mage. Mages show off their strength on the battlefield from using their staffs and spells to heal their own side or deal environment damage and overtime damage to the opposition. Once the witch is on the field, the mage will only direct his attack at her. The attack is 10, defense 5, stealth 5, armor 5 and magic 20. The mage's health points come up to 15, defense and armor come up to 10, all of them combined come up to a total defense stat of 25. The Vampire Master. The Vampire Master controls all mystic creatures and gives them a higher chance of survival during a daylight setting. The Vampire Master gives a 5 extra health to the vampires and makes them stronger, giving them 5 more defense. The Vampire Master can attack in a straight line of 3 tiles, dealing damage to the first 2 and stunning the third tile for the 1 round. The Vampire Master attack comes to 15, defense 10, stealth 10, armor 15 and magic 10. The Vampire Master's health comes up to 30, defense and armor come up to 25. Combine them all, the Vampire Master defense is 55. The King. The King is the mightiest man in his kingdom. He looks smug with his glorious clothing of purity. The King has connections with all his fellow residents within his kingdom, giving all his kingdom members a huge morale boost, making them more effective and stronger. Meaning all royalist cards gain 5 to all their stats. The King can attack any tile that are within 1 tile around him. The King cannot engage in combat with enemy royalist cards. The King's attack comes to a 10, defense of 20, stealth of 5, armor 10 and magic 5. The King's health come up to a 15, defense and armor come up to 30. All together, the King has a defense of 45. The Ballista. A ballista is a multi-cannon that fires spears at great lengths. The ballista can attack 2 or more tiles in front of it, dealing great damage to the specific tile it is attacking. The surrounding tile will take half damage to the card. The ballista cannot move from its tile. The deck will have only 1 ballista. Attack 30, defense 10, stealth 0, armor 10, magic 0. The ballista's health come up to 15. Defense and armor is a 10. Defense and armor is a 20. Together, ballista has a total of 25 defense. The Blood Summoner. The Blood Summoner can revive a fallen member on his battlefield by half the original card's cost. Their revived member gains extra strength all the way till the Blood Summoner's death. The Blood Summoner can deal great damage to 1 tile in the front of him. If the card doesn't die, the card will be drained of its health points over each round until death. This is unavoidable. The Blood Summoner has an attack of 20, defense 20, stealth 5, armor 5 and magic 30. The Blood Summoner's health is a total of 20, defense and armor combined is 25. Altogether, the Blood Summoner has a defense of 45. So, finally, the Maniac cost is a 1, Orc Slave is a 2, the Archer's cost is a 3, Assassin 4, Warrior 5, Mage 6, Vampire Master's a 7, King an 8, Ballista 9 and Blood Summoner 10. Thank you very much for tuning in on part 4. I wish you all the best. Until next time, this has been the Welsh Assassin. Bye bye. Hi everyone, just before the video actually ends, I just want to quickly say that I will be playing 1, 2, maybe 3 games that have liminal space. 2 of the games of which I have spoken about in episode 1 and episode 2 of my Liminal Space project, which is Resident Evil and The Forest. The 3rd game will be a bit of a surprise. So yeah, if I get enough people that are entertained by my Resident Evil and the Forest playthrough, that would be much appreciated. For the Resident Evil, obviously I'll be doing it on my lonesome. But with the Forest, I am looking to either do it by myself or possibly with other people. If I do it by myself, the liminal space aspect shines more. If I do it with people or friends, then the liminal space aspect kind of deteriorates, but it also stays relevant. And the third game, which I'll do later in the future, you will most definitely understand what liminal space is just through a video game. Thank you very much, and until next time, bye bye.